Ever notice that every time you say, "Hey, how are you?" the conversation dies before it even begins? You try to be friendly. You try to start something, and somehow it flatlines instantly. Meanwhile, someone else walks into the same room, says practically nothing, and suddenly everyone is drawn to them. Not because of looks, jokes, or confidence, but because they carry something deeper, something you feel before they even finish a sentence. When they speak, the air shifts. People lean in, not because they are performing, but because they are anchored. Anchored people do not chase attention. They attract it without effort. Today, I will show you 6 razor-sharp phrases and 1 mindset shift that make people naturally gravitate toward you, without pretending, without forcing conversations, and without draining yourself trying to be interesting. And the 4th one is the one most people ruin without realizing. Principle 1. Tell me more about that. 4 simple words that build connection, faster than any attempt to sound impressive. Someone says, "I have been learning guitar." And what do most people do? They hijack the moment. "Oh yeah, I used to play. You should try this method." Instantly, the spotlight moves away from the other person and lands on your ego. Connection stops. Now imagine you say, "Tell me more about that." Then you stop talking. You listen, not to jump in, not to prepare your turn, but to understand. This is rare. Rare becomes unforgettable. People do not walk away thinking you were interesting. They walk away thinking they felt interesting around you. Listening is presence. Presence is power. Principle 2. I don't know. 3 small words that carry enormous strength. Most people are terrified to say them. They bluff, pretend, or ramble. Instead of admitting they are unsure, but pretending always shows. Now picture someone who says, "I don't know." Calmly and confidently, no apology, no excuse, instant respect. If someone is honest about what they do not know, you can trust what they do know. Wisdom begins where ego ends. Principle 3. That sounds hard. When someone opens up about pain, the average person instantly tries to fix it. "You should do this." When that happened to me, it feels helpful, but it often lands as judgment. Instead say, "That sounds hard." You are not solving their life. You are not minimizing their pain. You are acknowledging it. Most people have never been allowed to feel something. Without explaining or defending it, real strength can sit quietly with someone's struggle, without trying to silence it. Principle 4. Silence. The most feared and the most powerful. Most people panic the moment silence appears. They rush to fill it with noise, stories, jokes, anything. They think silence is failure. Silence is not failure. Silence is authority. Watch someone who uses it well. They do not rush. They let the moment breathe. When they finally speak, the room listens. Stillness is rare. Rare is magnetic. Principle 5. I appreciate you. Not thank you. Not, "You are amazing." Something deeper. Thank you recognizes an action. I appreciate you recognizes a person. It says, "I see who you are, not only what you did." When said sincerely, this phrase strengthens relationships instantly. Principle 6. No. The smallest word with the biggest power. People ask for your time, your energy, your attention, and you say yes even when everything inside says no. Every unnecessary yes is a hidden no to your peace, your focus, your growth. Someone who respects themselves says no clearly. No guilt, no explanation, just clarity. When your no becomes firm, your yes becomes valuable. Boundaries do not push people away. Boundaries filter people. The mindset shift. These 6 phrases, curiosity, honesty, validation, silence, appreciation, boundaries, are not tricks. They are traits. You do not need louder conversations. You need quieter intention. Listen deeply, admit clearly, validate gently, speak slowly, recognize sincerely, protect your time fiercely. Attraction begins the moment performance ends. Because when you stop trying to be interesting, you become unforgettable. If this changed how you see communication, leave a comment. Which phrase will you practice today? And if you are building calm, presence, and self-mastery, Subscribe to Ascend X Awaken, where every day you strengthen your mind, elevate your presence, and protect your peace.